I'm Dr. Cozy. Can I just get you to verify for me your name and date of birth? Perfect. Okay. So, looking at your paperwork here, you've been having a red, scaly rash in your hairline, bridge of your nose, and around your eyes. Correct? Have you been noticing this anywhere else? Okay, so just those areas. Okay. Do you have any history of psoriasis at all? Okay. Any recent change in skin products, shampoo? No. Have you been swimming in any lakes? Camping? Okay. How about, have you been around any kids? Okay. Well, take a look here. Just put this to the side. Figure out what I'm doing with my, oh, there it is. How long has this been going on? Is this the first time that you've experienced this? Okay. Have you been using any products to try and relieve the symptoms? Has it helped at all? Okay. Let's take a look real quick here, okay? So, is it okay if I touch you? Are you wearing any makeup? Okay, good. Good. It's definitely easier for me to see if you're not. Okay. So, okay, yeah, I do see right at the hairline. And then extending into the inner corners of the bridge of your nose. Can you close your eyes for me for just a second? Oh yeah, there is some scaling on the lids. Okay. Yeah. Grab something real quick. Yeah, you can open your eyes. Just put that to the side for a second here. Okay, so just seeing what happens. If I irritate it a little bit with my applicator. Use this diagram here. So we're seeing it in this region here. Just noticing some around. Oops. Okay. Anywhere else on here that you think maybe I missed that I should check? Just jot that down real quick in here. I'm just gonna look with my magnifying glass really quickly at the scaling on your forehead, okay? So hopefully this isn't too bright. Is it okay? Thanks. Okay, so just looking here. At the top. Close your eyes. Just taking a look at the blepharitis on your eyelids and in between your nose. Okay. So I do want to take a quick culture just to rule out any kind of fungal infection, but I do have a suspicion of what is going on. But one moment, I just need to grab a collection tube, okay? So I don't know, I left them over here. Oops. We recently did a reorganization, and while things are definitely more organized, I'm having a difficult time locating some things. Over here for now. Alright, so okay. I'm gonna irritate some of the skin on your forehead. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, but let me know if it's painful at all, okay? I'm just using the pointy end here. Just trying to get something we can collect. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I'm going to put this here, and one of my medical assistants will grab that. Okay. So what I think we're looking at is something called seborrheic dermatitis, which generally presents as red scaling of the skin, often in the hairline and the scalp. Can also be present on the eyelids, around the eyes and eyebrows, inner corners of the bridge of the nose, and around the ears. It's very common, and it is easy to treat. It does tend to be something that recurs, and so then you'll treat it, it'll go away, and then maybe a little bit later down the line it occurs again. It can be kept in control. Generally, what brings it out, if you don't have an autoimmune history, it can be stress. Sometimes it can be a product that disagrees with your body, or even in some cases, although this isn't proven, food. Okay. But what we can do is provide a topical medication, as well as make sure that we stimulate the scalp. Okay. So what I'm going to do is brush your scalp and hairline. And then, just a second, I'm just checking that you don't have any medication allergies. Okay. So then we're going to apply a topical steroid as well. Okay. To your eyelids, in the inner corners of your nose, and along the hairline. I'll also have you, or I recommend that you pick up an anti-dandruff shampoo. Head and Shoulders works just fine, and that should take care of the dermatitis on your scalp. And if it doesn't, then we'll have you come back in, and I can prescribe something for you that's stronger. And we can also reevaluate at that time to make sure that seborrheic dermatitis is in fact what's happening. Okay? Okay. So let's set this over here so it's less in the way. I just need to get out a brush. So the bristles on this brush is actually quite soft. Just enough to stimulate the skin. So if it's painful at all, let me know. But we're going to brush your hairline as well as your scalp, okay? Okay. So is that okay? Good. first. I'm gonna get out some cotton pads. Oh, come on. Alright. Just going to apply this on the hairline. Yeah, it's a little tingly. It shouldn't sting though. Then I'm gonna go get an ointment out of our pharmacy to apply onto the inner corners of your nose and eyelids. I don't want to use the spray because we don't want it to drip into your eyes. So sit tight for just a moment, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. So close your eyes for me, okay? Just going to gently apply in the inner corners of your nose. And your eyelids. Okay. Don't open your eyes yet. I'm just going to use a pad to dab off the excess. So that way it's not uncomfortable when you open your eyes. Okay. So that okay? It's not sticking or anything like that? Okay, cool. So then I did happen to notice that you have some blocked pores just on your nose. Would you like me to do some extractions today to remove those? Yeah, we can do that. So one moment, I'm just going to clean the area. Okay. So let's just clean this off here. Allow that to dry. Kleenex does not need to be all the way over there. Move this over. Okay. I'm going to be using this tweezer as well as my extraction tool here, okay? So, to start, just going to be putting some pressure, okay? Now for my tweezer. Just taking a look. Okay, looks like we got everything. Just gonna clean the area. Okay, so we're still using the Downtown Bartels on Northeast 5th Street as your pharmacy, right? Okay, so I'm just going to write a prescription really quickly for a cream to apply to your eyes and nose. Okay, so I'm giving you a 30-day supply with one refill. And then just also write Alright, so this medication needs to be applied twice a day, so in the morning and in the evening after you wash your face, alright? And then like I said, I also recommend picking up a dandruff shampoo. Head and Shoulders is fine. If you want something more natural, those can work as well. If you try a natural option and it's not working, then you might want to switch over, okay? So, if you follow these instructions over the next week and you're not seeing an improvement in your symptoms, then I want you to give me a call and we'll get you back in to reevaluate, okay? Okay. So, do you have any questions for me before I step out? Okay. If you do think of something, give me a call, okay? And even if it's after hours, we do have a messaging service. I can be paged if it's an emergency, or I will get the message the next day. So either way, I will get in touch with you, okay? Okay. So you take care. We'll get this prescription called in and get your culture processed, and then we'll let you know. All right?